Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Midori's Midnight Sessions. Woo! Season 3! I've just been like in this awful situation for the entire year. And I was thinking about this earlier. You know that feeling when the rain just doesn't seem to stop? Like, there's a song that is called Someday This Rain Will Stop. It's a Korean song. It's by Sweet Salt and was used as the ending to JTBC Newsroom, to the May 4th, 2021 edition of Newsroom. And I just remember so clearly I cried hard. Like, after just reading the lyrics from that song, I just bawled the hell out of my face. Because it hit just absolutely hard, and I was going through, such a really hard time of really doubting, of just really doubting, where am I, does it still feel satisfying to, be, stay there and probably go insane? Because school's about to, come back in, a few days? I wouldn't say few days, but enrollment's going on. Enrollment's been going on, and I just said to my registration advisor / thesis advisor, hey, I'm gonna enroll. Yeah. I just said it yesterday. And part of me thinks that I don't feel like enrolling this year. I've been running at a crossroads for my thesis too. That's another problem. But more of it is just, oh my god. I'm literally at rock bottom and there's no one, and I mean no one, that's probably gonna help me feel a little better. Even if it's my best friend, and I still regard him as a friend. I'm not angry at him, because I really understand where he's coming from, and I still want to talk to him, but it's hard to just try to suppress that urge, that desire. I can't really help him, can I? I mean, he's blocked me in every single thing ever. Every single social media account. And I was actually looking into my memories, because, I always look into my memories every day. And there was this memory from last year where I detailed his nicknames that I hear my professor say, and then the nicknames that I give him. I know you've heard this, Clutch King, Manifesting King. Chihaya is my favorite nickname for him. I have a lot of nicknames for him, and I think the last one was in December. It's called Mr. Hiatus. And I was joking with him about it, and it made me smile. He's still my friend. I mean, no matter how I feel about him right now, he's still my friend, and I'm still looking out for him, and I still think about it every single day. And that will never change. It's just that I fucked up, okay? I fucked up hard. And I want to fix that. I just don't know how, because I can't reach him. And I mean, I just think, like, I'm lost. I'm at a crossroads. Like, there's just so... Like, you're at an intersection, right? You're in the middle of an intersection, and you don't know where to go. Like, one road's here, one road's here. Like, one road is like, oh, you're gonna graduate, oh, you're gonna lose your friend, blah blah blah. Just an awful lot of scenarios have been really running into my head, and I just don't know where am I supposed to go next. The other prompts aren't helping too, right? They're not of much help, and I just think, oh god, I'm gonna have to go through this alone. Yet again, like, I still think every day, do I have anyone on my side at all? I know Jaya said we're okay, but I'm just hit that point where I don't know what to believe. I've run out of hope, I would say, to just keep going. Mikamara said this in, I think, Amara's 180. He says, I don't think I have much fight left in me. And that's honestly true for me right now. I don't know if I could keep fighting. I'm just at a point where I just feel like there is... It's not that I did this to myself, it's just that I know what I can do to, like, make it work, make it happen, but I'm just at a point where I don't know if I should be even doing this in the first place. And I know that's hard, and I know, like, people don't like to admit it, and I have been really, really spiraling. Especially this year, like this year alone, just... The burnout is crazy. And I was really feeling the brunt of that burnout over the last year. Over this year, actually. Like, the entirety of this year so far. I've been really, really feeling the brunt of that. You know, like, going straight from, like, my... After finishing my junior year of college, I have to, like, do an internship, and that took so long, and then I have to go back to school and juggle all these responsibilities. Like, I'm the class representative, I'm also part of the radio station, and I'm also part of the broadcasting arm of the program organization. So it's hard. And, like, aside from these, I'm doing the podcast. I'm doing music promotions, but not really music promotions, but I'm doing music, right? I still write music, and I stream from time to time. I mean, there's just a lot of things that have been going on, plus, like, the passing of one of my professors, and the subsequent resignation of actually not just one, but two of them. And, like, every single one of them is my thesis team. How can you not lose hope? How can you not feel just so debilitated by everything that's been going on? It's not like I asked to not be okay. Right? It's not like I asked. And I've been in my room lately. I just write a lot. And I was actually writing before I recorded this episode. And I was staring at the sky from my bedroom window, and it just never rained today. It was just cloudy. Like, you don't even know if the sun's gonna come out or if it's gonna be nighttime. Like, what time is it? I don't even realize that I'm waking up at like 10 a.m. Like, probably the earliest I woke up was 9:50? 9:45? But I was definitely waking up late because of the weather lately. And you don't notice that. But it's such a debilitating feeling to have. That feeling of just being helpless, basically. And that helplessness consumes you. And I'm like, fuck all these echo chamber bullshit that other people are gonna try to like force into you. But, you know, like, it is really... I know it's important. I know it's essential for a degree or something. But at the same time, I don't want to risk, like, not being in the best headspace and fucking everything up. Because I'm honestly unsure if I'm even doing the right decision to enroll. I'm not even sure. Like, it's just a lot of questions for me. How am I supposed to do this thesis? How am I supposed to do this narrative report? How am I even going to do both? When I don't even, like, number one, I don't even have participants, and number two, I'm legit confused. I wish I knew, like, I wish I had the courage, I wish I had the balls to, you know, just walk up, stand up to them, and ask them questions that have been bouncing through my mind for a while now, but I'm just at a point where I don't know if I even want this anymore. I want to drop out. I mean, I've already dropped out. Right? I've already dropped out of my internship. And I'm gonna take it again. I know. But my problem right now is that it's just been really overwhelming, and when you want somebody to, like, genuinely hear you out, you can't even reach them. And honestly, Chihaya has been my, like, I trust Chihaya a lot. More than, like, any other professor that I have. Especially not the other two. Not that I don't like them, it's just that with how they've been, like, so dismissive, it makes it hard to trust. I love them both, but you know, this is such a pivotal time, especially for me, as you know, this thesis especially is very, very heartfelt and personal. And like I said to Chihaya before, I don't want to go into this and, you know, like, be just ignorant of other people's pain, you know. And especially my own. Especially my own. Because the thing about this is I am also working through my own journey of healing, I would say. And I said this to him before, that this is a very personal journey that I have to take. That's why I'm alone. And I have to do this because I just know that it's such an important thing to do. Like, to put it behind you. You know? Like, to finally put the demons to rest. And it doesn't come easy. It doesn't... It's not like you're going to... like, burst the bubble. You have to get into the bubble, you know? And we also have to, like, demolish the thought of, like, not really putting the other person's feeling into consideration. Like, that's why I'm not gonna lie, I lost a whole lot of respect for Vitsuko after this whole thing. Like, one of my classmates was right. She's an ass. I don't know if she's gonna find this, but I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry at the same time, cause you said that to my face, and you meant every single word of it. And I know you're not even gonna say sorry. And I just think the fucking audacity. Trust me, these people aren't gonna be apologetic about it. Because they want to, like, keep working. I know. I know. It happened to me before. It happened to me like 4 years ago, people. I know how it feels. But at least he apologized. I mean, even last year, even mommy apologized, so. But other people aren't gonna be as less receptive as these guys were. And they try to ignore that? Bitch, no. More than anything, I don't want to do this just because I have to graduate, because I want to heal. That's the thing. I want to heal myself. And I'm not gonna do that by submitting to your bullshit, you know? But right now, there's just the sky that never rains. Like, it just like, the clouds just contain all the water vapor that's, you know, needed in order for it to rain, right? And it's such a good metaphor for what's going through my life right now. It's like, it's just like that cloud. It just stays there. Like, okay, like, if you remember how rain works, how these rain clouds work, is that the wind precipitates to the clouds, and then it rains. It lets the water vapor pour into these lands, you know? Like, the basic concept of how rain works. But you're stuck in that stage, but you're stuck in the precipitation stage, where the feelings are there. The feelings are in the clouds. You just can't. And I mean the word can't let them out. You don't even know how to let them out. You don't even know how to work them out. They say it takes a village to raise a child. But when that child doesn't have a village to support him, what now? It is a question. It's such a rhetorical, philosophical question. What happens when, you know, the child is left alone? He has to raise himself in that village. Everybody left. Everybody left. They're not gonna come back. If they do, what then? It's such a reflective question. You don't know how to let these out. You have many methods to let your feelings out: writing, podcasting, singing, gaming. There are a lot. Artistry. And I just hope there is an avenue for us to, you know, like, let these out, let our feelings out, and not just like, you know, the typical talk to a therapist kind of thing, but some other avenues where we can be open with other people about what we're going through, what we're really going through. And I hope that people aren't like Vitsuko or Yayoi, who ignore the plights of other people just because they don't live it. It is still what they feel. And just because you don't experience it doesn't mean that you have to be willfully ignorant about it. But rather, we can be empathetic. We can, you know, like, we can be kinder, to say the least. We can be a little kinder to other people because we don't know what they're going through. We don't have to be ignorant people. We just have to let them know that people are here for them. Even if, you know, you can't reach them. But pray for them. Think about them. Reminisce about your time with them. And that's not to say to let them know about, you know, that you crossed my mind for a little bit and it made me happy. You know, that people are there to support you. But the question is, right now, where the hell are they? And that's it for this week's Midori's Midnight Sessions. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.